Malaysia is the first country in the world to officially declare its trade deal with the US null and void. Some people see this as a retaliatory measure, but what if I tell you it's a recognition of how Malaysia is the first country in the world to recognize the rule of law? So, let's get into some background. Malaysia had signed the agreement on reciprocal trade with the US on October 26, 2025. Trump came to Malaysia and there was a whole shebang. The entire deal was built on top of the IEEPA tariffs, which is essentially an arrangement that said we'll accept the 19% tariff and in exchange 1,711 categories of our goods get zero tariffs. So Malaysia accepts the 19%, some of our goods get zero tariffs. Sounds good. When Trump then imposed tariffs on Malaysia, he used this 1977 emergency law called the IEEPA, the International Emergencies Economic Powers Act. And it lists 9 things that he can do, one of them being to regulate. This is just a brief explanation of the judgment, but the government argued that the word regulate was broad enough to include imposing tariffs. But the US Supreme Court, in a 6-3 ruling, said no. So in the judgment, the Supreme Court said the IEEPA contains no reference to tariffs or duties. The government points to no statute in which the Congress used the word regulate to authorize taxation. And until now, no president has read the IEEPA to confer such powers. This was articulated by Chief Justice John Roberts. And only recently, on February 20th, 2026. The result is that the power behind the agreement did not actually exist. It was, in legal terms, void ab initio. Thus, Malaysia being the first country to declare the trade deal null and void was actually the first country recognizing the rule of law and the decision of the courts of the US, unafraid in fact of the political retaliations that Trump may utter. This establishes Malaysia as a country governed by law, and foreign investors should hopefully see Malaysia this way. What are your thoughts about Malaysia being the first country to declare the trade deal null and void? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.